It is a common misconception that the scaffolding companies are at the bottom of the food chain and that the service itself can only be delivered by people who have not been educated. This is not the case at Admiral Scaffolding, and we'd like to show you why. Firstly, we aren't just any scaffolding company. We have worked hard over the past couple of years to become a well-respected, professional, award-winning company we are today. There are 3 divisions to Admiral Scaffolding Group. We have the Admiral Access Solutions, which offers our services to the rail, nuclear, waterworks and power plant divisions. We have the Admiral Structural Gallery, which offers our scaffolding and rigging services to the events, media and filming industries. And we have the Admiral Scaffolding, which is mainly focused on construction sites and street scaffolding for large clients. Each of these divisions is tailored to the client and requires a different level of service. The group as a whole have more accreditations than we can count, including CHAS, Construction Line, Achilles Link Up, which allows us to work on rail, Achilles UVDB Verify, allowing us to work on waterworks and power stations, etc., Achilles Building Confidence, ISO 9001, which is our quality management system, ISO 14001, which is our environmental management system, and 18001, which is our health and safety management system. We also have the British Safety Council and Investor in People, to name a few. Investor in People is possibly the most single important status to us, as it means what it says on the tin. We invest fully in our people and believe that when any employee joins our company, we can give them a long, fulfilling career. We appraise people, reward people and promote in-house where possible. As we invest in you, we also expect you to invest in us. The Investor in People doesn't only apply to our employees though, we also invest in our clients, our associates and the general public. Admiral Scaffolding are well known in the industry for our training achievements. It's commonly said from outsiders, no other company will get you your ticket as efficiently as Admiral will. And this is true. So much so that we've won awards for it. We have won the National Training Award in 2011 and we were named the Best Business for Training and Development at the Merton Business Awards 2012. Our health and safety is to the highest standard because the training we offer is to the highest standard. All PPE is given to employees free of charge and we hold a zero tolerance policy for anyone who compromises health and safety. In 2012, we made a conscious effort to become a green-friendly company. We are now, according to Google, the first choice green-friendly scaffolding company in the UK. We have a green-friendly fleet, have all green suppliers and have a carbon reduction policy with a 5-year action plan. We were named the Best Green Business at the South London Business Awards and again at the Merton Business Awards in 2012. We hold a zero tolerance policy for anyone who compromises the environment. Admiral have now created a brand. We're not just a scaffolding company, we are a professional company who offers a scaffolding service. There is a difference. In 2012, we were named the Best Business of the Year at the South London Business Awards and then again at the Merton Business Awards. You should know this about the company you're looking to work for and respect it and be proud of it. You may not get to meet all of the people who work here at Admiral, but there is an extensive team of management who work behind the scenes to ensure you have a site to go to every day, and not forgetting the team of yard staff who ensure all your materials are there ready for you. The management consists of everybody from the person who pays your wages, to the health and safety department, to the sales and marketing manager, to the estimator, to the person who answers all the phone calls. Each person has their own specific niche within the company and role to play in the process of winning a contract to completing that contract. Let's take for example Craig, our estimator. Craig will initially have to make contact with the client. Now this could be done through a cold call or maybe it could be an existing client. Depending on whether the client knows us or not, we'll probably have to pass a PQQ. PQQ is an intense questionnaire that gives the client the chance to assess Admiral and see if we meet their criteria. Craig will pass this PQQ on to Laura, who will spend between an hour and 3 days completing it depending on how big it is. Once we have passed this process, Craig will then attend a site meeting where he is given a schedule and a specification from which to price the job. Again, this can take any length of time depending on how big the project is. He will then have to negotiate with the client until we win the job, if we should be so successful. At the moment, we're currently winning about 15% of the work we price. The next stage is then to attend a pre-site meeting and agree all the terms and conditions. Eventually, when we start on site, this is when you really don't see what goes on behind the scenes to make sure we are doing the best job and maintaining our excellent service. We have everything, from the countless meetings, to the transport manager making sure all the vehicles have been inspected, to the website being updated, to the risk assessments and method statements, to the audits, to the accreditations being maintained, to the phone calls being answered, to the office fire drills, to the monthly valuations, to the wages being paid, to the materials being bought, to the yard guys loading the trailers, to the customer care, to the delivery schedules, to the labour allocation, to the VAT returns, to the scaffolder training plans. Our work gets us to a certain point. We then rely on you to do the job as well as we have promised our clients. Everyone works hard to maintain our brand. We hope now that you know what we're about and what's involved, you will too. Remember, if this is the kind of company you'd like to be associated with, you could be working for the best business in South London.